Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 3 subject grammar. And before we continue, you know that every day I advise you some important points that are to be kept in your mind without fail. What are the things? So the first thing, see that you keep washing your hands regularly throughout the day. Wash your hands at every hour during the day, even before and after eating anything. See that your hands are neat and clean. See that you clean your surroundings, keep it neat and tidy. Keep yourself sanitized. Take care of the elders in your house, take care of your parents, and also take care of the animals in the street. They are also in need of love and food. Please take care of them. So, before we continue, let us read a thought. Believe in yourself. So, do you know the meaning of this thought? Believe in yourself. The meaning of this thought is that you have to trust on yourself. You have to trust that whatever you are doing is right and you will get success. You have to trust yourself, and only then others will trust you. If you don't trust yourself, if you think that no, I am wrong, I might be wrong, then others will never trust you. So, first see that you believe in yourself. You have to think that you are right, absolutely right, and then others will start believing you. The topics that we shall cover in today's video, that is lesson number 6, singular and plural, that is 6th lesson of your grammar textbook. We have already done worksheets based on this, but today we shall learn the lesson from the textbook. So, what will you learn? You will learn about the concept of one and many. You will learn one and many things, and you will be able to change from one to many. You will be able to change from singular to plural, from one to many, and you will be able to identify the nouns. Which are the two nouns? Singular nouns and plural, one and many. You will be able to identify after watching the video. So let us begin with the explanation. So before I start, I want to tell you that you have to sit with your notebook, pencil and eraser, so that you can write the important points in your notebook. So the topic you can write lesson number 6, singular and plural nouns. So let us understand what is singular noun, and then we'll see what are plural nouns. So here you can see singular. So what is the meaning of singular? Singular means only one. See, you can write this in your notebook. Singular means only one. Not more than one, not less than one. Here you can write any two examples. See, it is given one boy. So here the image of one boy you can see. There are not two, there are not three, only one boy is there. So one boy means it is singular, it is only one. And a cola. So here only one animal you see, a cola. Are there two? Are there more than one? No. So a means article A is used when there is only one cola. Then it is given a whale. So whale is also one. See, you can see the image of one whale over here. So it is only one worm. You can see the worm, green color, sliding and walking. So one worm. So all these four images, what do they suggest? They show that singular noun refers to only one person, place, animal or thing. When it is only one, it is singular. But what if it is more than one? Then what is it called? See the definition. You can write this definition in your notebook. A singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea. So singular names only one person, place, thing or idea. Only one, not more than one. See, here it is given, one boy. But what about plural? Plural nouns names more than one person, place, thing or idea. See, here two boys are given. So what is the meaning of plural? Plural means more than one. It can be two, 3, 4, 10, etc. Any number. But if it is more than one, then we call it plural. What is the spelling? Plural. You must write the spelling and learn the spellings of both. As it is the name of the lesson, what is the name of our lesson? Singular and plural. So you should learn the spellings of both. See, again I'll read out the definition. What is the singular noun? Singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea. But plural noun names more than one person, place, thing or idea. It can be any number, but it should be more than one, at least two. Now let us see next. So it is given, let us see some examples of plural nouns. Now what are plural nouns? We saw the definition. So now we shall see the examples of plural nouns like we saw of singular nouns. See, write the examples. You can write any two examples if you want. Girl, girls. So here can you see what is added? S. The word S, alphabet S is added in the end. The whole spelling is same, only S is added. So girl, girls. Tortoise, tortoises. See here also just one alphabet S is added. So what do you understand by this? Here it is one girl, here it is more than one. One tortoise, more than one tortoise. Camera, cameras. Monkey, monkeys. So when it is one, it is singular. But when it is more than one, what is added over here? S is added everywhere. So that is called plural noun. You can write examples of these nouns. Plural nouns, you can write these first two, girls, tortoises, or you can write any two, whichever you like. So now I hope the concept of singular and plural is clear. We have already done the worksheet. Now we are starting with the textual exercise. So this is the image, this is the page of your textbook. Let us read. So you have to give the heading. I hope you have already given the heading, that is singular and plural. So the name of the lesson is singular and plural. What is the spelling? singular, singular, plural, plural. So let us see what is given in the lesson. That is lesson number 6. So first warm up exercise. Let us solve. Write whether these nouns are one or many. So we have to select from these two. Are the nouns one or more than one? Means many. So let us see over here the first one. See here, how many girls can you see? Two girls are there. So here, is it one or many? It will come many. So let us write the spelling. What shall we write? Many. We shall write M-A-N-Y. Many. And put it in the blank over here, because there are more than one girls. So many. Then over here, can you see the truck or lorry? You can say, how many are there? It is only one. So what shall we write? O-N-E, one. See, I will write it and put it over here. You can also write along with me in your notebook. So answer number 2 is 1. It is singular because it is only one truck. Here many, so it is plural. Girls are more than one or two, you can say. Then over here, can you see the image of the animals over here? Yes, how many animals are there in this? 1, 2 and 3. So is it one or many? Again we have to write many because there are 3, more than one. So for more than one, what do we write? We write many and put it in the blank. See, I have written over here many. Next, how many birds can you see in this image? Only one bird is there. Just like this one truck, this bird is also one. So what shall we write? O-N-E, one. And see, I have put in the blank. So here one truck, one bird. Here many girls, many animals. Now next, see the two images which are given below. Here, how many flowers can you see? Is there only one or more than one? Definitely it is more than one. So for more than one, what do we write? Many. What is the spelling? M-A-N-Y. Many. And I shall write over here in the blank. See, I have written over here. Then how many chairs can you see? A green color chair is kept over here. We can see only one single chair. It is only one chair over here. So what shall we write? 1, because the chair is only 1. So the spelling O-N-E, 1, and we'll write it over here. So one chair, one bird. Here many animals, many flowers. Same way, many girls and one truck. So that is the concept of one and many. And we already learnt, if it is one, then it is called singular. If it is more than one, it is called plural. Now you will write this line in your notebook. What is the line given over here? When there is only one noun, we call it singular. When there is more than one noun, we call it plural. So that is important line for you. You have to write in your notebook. When there is only one noun, we call it singular. And when there is more than one noun, we call it plural. So these two lines you have to write in your notebook. What is the line? I will read again. When there is only one noun, we call it singular. But when there is more than one noun, we call it plural. So that is the definition of singular and plural, which we already learnt. And this is the textual definition which you are seeing on the screen. Now let us look ahead at the examples. So what is given? Most nouns form plurals by adding s. Means most of the nouns, when we add s in the end of the spelling, it becomes plural. Means it becomes more than one. See, it is given singular and plural. So singular means one, plural means more than one. What is given? B-O-Y, boy. What does it become? B-O-Y-S, boys. So boy becomes boys. As you can see over here, it is singular and this one is plural. We just have to add one s, no other change. Then school becomes schools. Again we just have to add one s, no other change. As you can see over here, we have just added s. Pen become pens. What are the changes that we have done? No other change, only adding s over here. Then hat become hats. Again, what is the change that we have done? Only one s is added. So that is what you have to understand, that in most of the nouns, when you add s, it changes into plural. See, boy, school, pen, hat. What is given over here? Boys, schools, pens, hats. So these refer to only one noun. These refer to more than one. It can be 2, 3, 4, any number, but more than one. And what do we have to add? Only one s we are adding at the end, nothing else. So not all the nouns end with s in their plural form. Some nouns take up different plural forms. So this is very important thing that you have to take care, that all the nouns will not end with s. Some nouns will change the spelling. See, these nouns are easy. Why? Because we just have to add one s. But some nouns will take a different form. They will change the spelling. Let us see which are the examples. See the table which is given over here. Now let us study this table. So this table you will be writing in your notebook afterwards when the PDF is sent in the group. So words ending with. What are the words ending with? What does it take? What is singular and what is plural? That is what we have to learn over here. Singular and plural. Examples are given. So when any word is ending with these alphabets, you have to add es. If the ending of the word is with any of these alphabets, you have to add es. Compulsory. See, it is given over here. B-O-X. Box. So what is the last alphabet? X. See, X is given over here. So when it is ending with X, you have to add es. B-O-X-E-S. Boxes. Why did I add es? Because last alphabet was X. And when it is X, I have to add es. When it is S, again es. When it is double S, again es. So if the ending of the word is with X, S, 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 O, SH, CH or Z. If a word is ending with any of these, then I have to add ES to make it plural. See, bus. What is the spelling BUS? The last alphabet is S. So I have to add ES over here. BUS, ES, buses. Box, boxes, bus, buses, class, classes. See, what is the last two? Double S. So is it given over here? Check. Yes. So what do I add? ES. Class, classes. CALL, CLASS, ES. Just adding ES. Then mosquito. 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 The last alphabet is O. Is it given? Yes, it is given over here. So what do I add? ES. The same spelling and just adding ES. MOSQUITO, ES. Mosquitoes. It becomes plural. Mosquito, mosquitoes. Then bush. BUSH. The last alphabet is H. See, what is the last two? SH. So is it given? Yes. I add ES. So it becomes bushes. 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 Bush, bushes. Then CHURCH. Church. The last two are CH. So what is given? CH is given over here. So I will add ES. CHURCH. Same spelling and ES. We have to add ES. Church, churches. Then last. What is given? Frizz. FRIZZ. So the last alphabet is Z. So again I will add ES. So it becomes frizzes. 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 So that is the first rule of singular and plural. Next. So what is the second and the third rule? Let us learn that also. When the word is ending with Y, you will just add IES. When a word is ending with Y, what do we add? We add IES. Remember this rule. See, CRY, cry. The last alphabet is Y. So we have to remove Y, and what do we add? IES. See, we shall remove this Y. CRIES, cries. So that is plural. So cry, cries. Remove Y and add IES. Next. Then what is the third rule? See over here, F or FE. Then we have to change it to VES. If the ending of the word is F or FE, we have to change it into VES. See the example, life. So what is the spelling? LIFE, life. So the last two alphabets are FE. So when FE is given, what do I add? VES. See, I will remove FE and I will add VES. LIVES, lives. That is plural. Life, lives. Then second, LEAF, leaf. So you know what is a leaf, you all know. What is the last alphabet? F. So when F is given, again I will add VES. LEAVES, leaves. That is plural. Leaf, leaves. Life, lives. And here what did I say? When the last alphabet is Y, we have to add IES. CRIES, cries. So these are the three rules for changing from singular to plural. I hope you have understood these three rules very clearly. See the examples again. Box, boxes. Bus, buses. Class, classes. Mosquito, mosquitoes. Bush, bushes. Church, churches. Freeze, freezes. Then cry, cries. Life, lives. Leaf, leaves. Now let us see the next page. Complete the table. Now this is the first exercise. Let us solve the exercise quickly. Singular and plural. So if singular is given, we have to change it to plural. And if plural is given, we have to change it to singular. The either way. If one is given, we shall change it to many. But if many are given, we shall change it to one. Because we have understood both very nicely. So let us start. First one is given SCHOOL, school. So for school, what do we add? We will just add one S over here. So all of you should write the answer with me. This is exercise number 1, SCHOOLS, schools. I am writing the answer. You can just note down the answers along with me. That is exercise number 1, lesson number 6. Complete the table. So school becomes schools. Same spelling, just we have to add S. No other change. Next, what is given over here? Check. PENCILS. Pencils means it is already plural, more than one. So if you want to make it singular, if you want to make it one, what will you remove from this spelling? We shall just remove one S and no other change. We just have to remove this S from pencils and our answer is ready. So let us write the spelling. PENCIL, pencil, because we are writing one, so we have to remove S. We will not add S in the singular form. S is already given in plural, so we have to remove this S and write without S. Pencil, it is one. Pencils means more than one. Next, number 3. I hope you are writing the answers along with me. What is given? DISH, dish. So when the last two alphabets are SH, what do? We have to add ES. When the last two alphabets are SH, we have to add ES over here. This is singular. What is the plural? Dish, dishes. So let us write the spelling. The spelling of dishes, write along with me. DISHES, dishes. I have added ES. As you can see, what did I add? I added ES in the answer. DISHES, dishes. Dish, dishes. Next, number 4. It is given over here. BRUSHES, brushes. So brushes, you just brush with your toothbrush early in the morning. So there are many toothbrushes kept of yours and your family's. So brushes means more than one. But if I want to make it singular, only yours, then what should I write? Brush, only one brush and many brushes. So we have to remove this ES and write the spelling without ES. BRUSH, brush. Why did I write brush? Because it is singular. Brushes is more than one, whole families, and brush means only yours. Next, LADIES, ladies. So ladies means more than one woman. More than one woman. Suppose your mother, your grandmother, your sister. So ladies means more than one. But if I talk only about your mother, she is one woman. So what is the singular for ladies? It is lady. We have to remove IES. Instead of IES, what shall we write? We have to write Y. So the spelling becomes LADY, lady, because it is singular. We are talking about singular noun. So lady, ladies. Next, WOLF, wolf. This is an animal. You know what is a wolf? It is an animal. So wolf means one. If you see a herd, if you see a lot of wolves coming together in a group, then what will you write? Plural. You have to remove F. Instead of F, we have to write VES. So what will be the spelling? Write along. WOLVES, wolves. Instead of F, we have to write VES. As you can check over here, we have removed this F and written VES. Wolf becomes wolves, VES. Next, plural is given. See, lorries, LORRIES, lorries. What is the meaning of lorries? It can be a car or a jeep. So lorries means it is more than one, so many jeeps or so many cars together. But if I want to write only one, then how will I write? I shall remove IES and instead of IES, I have to write Y, same like this one. So my spelling will be LORRY, lorry, because it is one. I have written about one, so I have removed IES and written LORRY, lorry. Next, brush. See, this is repeated over here. Brush, brushes. So here it is brush. So what shall we write in plural? Brushes. That word is repeated in the exercise, but first it was given in singular. First it was given in plural, now it is given in singular. So brush, brushes. Same like this one, brush, brushes. Next, it is given buzzes, buzzes. So bees make buzz sound, you know that. So buzzes is plural. What is given? buzzes. So we have to remove this es. Instead of es, we have to remove es and just write the spelling without es. So the spelling without es will be like this: buzzz, buzz, because that is singular for buzzes. Buzz, buzzes, buzz, buzzes. Next, knife, knife. Here alphabet K is silent. What do we say? knife, knife. So when fe is given, you have to remove fe, and what do we add instead of fe? You have to add ves. Same like this one. So knife means it is used, it is a thing, it is an item which is used for cutting vegetables, fruits, etc. It is there in kitchen, used by your mother, and you have to be very careful because it is very sharp. So one knife and many knives. So I will write the spelling, you shall write along with me. knives, knives. Knives means more than one. One knife, many knives. Instead of fe, I have written ves. So this is the first exercise that we have completed in the lesson. Let us revise the first exercise. What have we done? Singular to plural. We have changed the nouns from singular to plural and from plural to singular. We have done both. If it is given singular, we have made it plural. If it is plural, we have made it singular. So check what we have done. School, schools. Pencil, pencils. Dish, dishes. Brush, brushes. Lady, ladies. Wolf, wolves. Lorry, lorries. Brush, brushes. Buzz, buzzes. Knife, knives. So I hope you have understood the first exercise and you might have written the answers in your notebook. So let us revise the concept of singular and plural. What we have learnt today? We have learnt about lesson number 6 in your textbook, in your grammar textbook, that is singular and plural. And in that, what did we learn? In warm-up exercise, we saw what is one and many nouns. And in that, we have seen examples like there are two girls. So two girls means many. It is plural. One lorry or one truck. So it is singular. Then we have seen animals. How many animals are there? More than one. There are 3. So many, again it is plural. Then one bird means it is singular. Then many flowers, it is more than one, so that is plural. It is one chair, so it is singular. And you have written the definition, you have to learn the definition by heart. What is the definition of singular and plural? When there is only one noun, we call it singular. One noun means it is singular, but when there is more than one noun, like this, when there is more than one, we call it plural. Then I had told you to remember the spelling of singular and plural. What is the spelling? singular, singular, plural, plural. After that, we had seen some examples. Most of the nouns will take s, like boy, boys, school, schools, pen, pens, hat, hats. But then there are 3 rules that we had understood, that some nouns will change the spelling, and we have understood the first rule where we have to add es, second rule where we have to add ies, and the third rule where we have to add ves. So I hope the concept of singular and plural nouns, whatever we understood in the lecture, is very much clear to you, and the first exercise that we solved today is also clear, and you will practice this exercise you will watch the video a second time on YouTube and write down the exercise in your rough book. We will continue with this lesson in the next video. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.